Alright YouTube, I picked up a new rifle the other day, and you can see from the box it's a Ruger. Always keep your boxes for your guns because helps your resale, helps them be worth more money later on. I'm a huge AR fan because I am prior military, so I like ARs quite a bit. So I picked up this little gem. It is the Ruger SR. Hold on, that's not a 7.6. It's not a 5.56. It's a 7.62 308 NATO. Now this is my first YouTube video. Shibby. And so try not to be too hard on me. See what it comes with. It comes with the Ruger rifle, gas piston system, a lock, three P-Mags 20 rounders, two accessory rails with hardware, and three accessory rail covers. So it has a little grip on them, has a little bolting, bolt in. So it comes with three of those. And it comes with hardware for those. Mine got poured out. So let me pick these up real quick. Now these are, feels like, almost like plastic. Put these back in my bag. Now this is my second AR platform rifle. It has adjustable stock, forward assist. It's got a hammer forged chrome lined barrel. There is some fluting on the barrel in there. I don't know if you can really see that, but the barrel is fluted to reduce weight. Set that down. Now, it is not officially unboxing because I did go out and shoot this today, and you'll be able to see that video a little bit later. It does have a Hogue rubberized grip, which is a lot nicer than a lot of the stock grips that I've used. It does have standard safety, not ambidextrous. It does have a bolt release or bolt catch. The charging handle, the only thing I don't like about it is that the latch here is not very big. It's very small, so I have kind of bigger hands. So reaching up here when I've got the rifle, reaching for the exchange that, I really don't like, especially if you have an optic on there. The gun is safe. It does have metal Ruger flip-up sights. Now I think these are made by another company, but like I said, I shot it today and they are very nice. I do need to adjust them because today was the first day that I shot this rifle. It does have a nice rail system. It has the flat top rail, goes all the way down, but no rails on the side, so it keeps the profile of the rifle nice and thin. So, like I said, it also keeps the weight down. 6-position stock, like I said. I did put a rail, or a Picatinny rail up here up front, and I'm going to mount a bipod on there because I plan on taking this rifle and shooting longer ranges, steel plates, and I'm roughly going to shoot out to 1,000 yards, and you'll start seeing videos of those. Probably start at 500 yards, but I need some glass for it. So, and I have not seen on YouTube a lot of reviews of this rifle. I see people pick it up and shoot it, and it's real quick. So I want to go more in depth on that than this. But like I said, this is my first video, so all the reviews I do see say the trigger is not that great, so we'll go through and we'll pull the trigger. And to me, it's not that bad. I mean, it might not be a precision one, but... So when I start getting it on a bench and bench shooting it and shooting more accurately, we'll see if I need to switch out the trigger. But I think it's not bad. I think everybody says it's around 8 pounds. I don't have a scale yet to figure that out, but like I said, it's not bad. So, and when I was shooting it today, it didn't seem bad. But like I said, it was shooting a little bit low. So, we'll pull out the bolt on it. Now, if anybody has any suggestions on things I should do to make these videos more interesting, let me know. Now the bolt is chrome lined, or polished, and supposed to help it keep clean. You can see I was shooting probably some dirty ammo. The ammo I was shooting was the PNC 147 grain. 147 grain. And I picked this up for $17.99 for 20 rounds. And then I shot 10 rounds of this ZQ. And it's made by MKE. It's a NATO 7.62 by 51R, or 51 millimeter. No, R, apologize. Made in Turkey. So, but they both shot really well. I only shot 20 rounds through the rifle, but I didn't want to waste a bunch of ammo. Just getting out there. I just wanted to get out there and have a nice, New Year's Day and shoot. So I shot this gun, and like I said, it shot really well. The recoil was very manageable. I do want to replace things. I am going to replace is I am going to put a stock, or not a stock, but I'm going to put a scope on it. I'm going to replace this 7-position stock with, I think, a Magpul. I haven't figured out which one. And then I'm going to put, I think, a different muzzle brake on it. So, and this does have 4 positions that you can put the gas system into, because it is a gas piston system. 4 positions that you can run this gun in. So you can make it even pretty much a bolt gun when you select it all the way over, because the gas system will not operate the bolt. It will send it, so you have to charge it every time. So I'll have more videos of this gun up. So another gun that I was shooting out there, if you can't afford a Ruger like I couldn't years ago, I bought this nice DPMS. This was a DPMS, or it is a DPMS. Let's see. I still have my... It's an Oracle? Or Panther? I think it's an Oracle. Yeah, it was an Oracle is what I bought. And I paid $699 at Cabela's. Came with this gas block and this grip, and I'm not a big fan of these grips, so I took it off and I removed the gas block as well. This is the first time I've ever done this with an AR, done any gunsmithing myself, if you want to call it that. I'm not a professional, but what I did is put a lower gas block in here, so you can see it right in here, and then I put a diamond head rail. The nice thing about the diamond head is it is a little heavier, but the thing I like about it is it's not big and bulky. It's not big and bulky. It's smooth. I put a Magpul MOE rail system. I think it's the 4-inch rail on the bottom, so I can put a grip, foregrip, or a bipod on it. I do have the Magpul flip-up sights on it. Which I will tell you, shooting that Ruger, and the Ruger sights that are on that are a lot nicer than these Magpuls, but they get the job done. The charging handle, I put one with a larger flap on it, so I can really get a hold of it and charge it back. 5 optics. Things I'm going to upgrade on this DPMS are 6-position stocks. I hate how it rattles. I think that's annoying. I don't know why DPMS would do that. And the grip. Now, this has a little nicer trigger than the Ruger, but there's still, could ask for more. So when I save up some more money, I will end up putting a nicer trigger in here. But for now, it works. Like I said, if you can't afford a high-end brand like Ruger, and I know there's more expensive guns than the Ruger, start out with something like this, like the DPMS, and build up from there. Save up and put new parts into it and build the gun that you want, because I have not yet found a gun out there that is everything I want right out of the package. I always want to change it and make it my own, because who wants a gun that everyone else has? So I did shoot both of these rifles today. The DPMS I've shot, I don't know, probably over a couple thousand rounds through it, and I've had no failures. And it, like I said, is just an inexpensive DPMS. Now with the DPMS, it is does have this notch out of it. If you look at some of the nicer, more expensive guns, they don't have this in the bolt carrier group, but the DPMS does. It's not as heavily built, but like I said, I haven't had a problem with it. So, and I've shot steel case ammo and brass ammo, a lot of American Eagle, and but other than that, the gun is nice. I like it. I am going to end up buying an EOTech for it. Probably, and I'm going to put a bad lever on it because I hate having to position my hand over when I'm going to charge it. So when you grab the gun, flip it over, I want to put a bad lever on it. So the people who have inspired me to put a YouTube video up is eBalmy. His videos are really good, and I've been watching those for years. The Armory channel. There's just a bunch of guys out there. Mac, what was it? Well, I'll put it in the description. But watching those guys, they seem like they enjoy what they do, and that's what I want to do. I enjoy the firearms. I enjoy the community. But be safe and enjoy your rights to go out and shoot and have a good time. But always do it safely. So, thank you so much. Like I said, have a happy New Year. Alright folks, here I have a new toy that I bought myself. It is the new Ruger SR 7.62 .308 caliber gas piston system, adjustable gas piston, flip up Ruger sights. Now I'm going to do a tabletop review of this gun, but today we're out shooting it. It did come with a Ruger and Hogue grip. Nice rubberized, feels really good. This is my first YouTube video, so hopefully you guys can be kind to me. It's nice and lightweight. Has adjustable 6-position stock. It's that Ruger SR 7.62. It's about 10 degrees out today. We're in northern Michigan, up in the UP. It did come with 3 PMags, 20 rounders. And what we're going to do is shoot out to about 100 yards. I think that's what we're set up at. That looks like 130. So I'm going to give it a few shots. It's the first time I've shot the gun. I have not had the time because I've been working a lot to shoot the gun, but we're going to give it a try today. So thanks for watching, and continue. Now this is the steel target we'll be shooting at. It's about 130 yards, and I'll probably miss a lot, but guns hot, range hot. Hit. I'm only shooting 5 rounds at a time. Range hot. Hit. Hit. Miss. Hit. Miss. I will tell you there's really no recoil to the 308. This gun runs phenomenally so far. I'm really happy. Now I did set up 2 milk jugs. One with blue water, one with red water. So let's see if I can get a hit on them. Range hot. That's a little bit harder to hit. Gonna load up another one. Now I'm only shooting 5 rounds at a time because 308 ammo ain't cheap. For about 20 rounds, you pay about $17 for the inexpensive stuff. I think it's PNC and a couple other brands. I have not bought any bulk ammo yet. I will be. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move a little bit closer, I think, because I'm not doing very well. So let's move a little closer. So the Ruger SR762 shot really well. Yes, I only put 20 rounds through it, but the nice thing is this is the first time I'm shooting it. I'm gonna get some optics for it because what I want to do is see how far I can push this gun. If I can get it out to a 1,000-yard gun. Some people are like, yeah, the 308 is not designed to go out to 1,000 yards, but a lot of people have shot these guns out to 1,000 yards. No, I'm not gonna shoot a elk out at 1,000 yards or anything like that, but I do plan on shooting steel. So yeah, why not? Why not use what you have? I mean, a purpose-built rifle is great, but you can't afford it. I mean, heck, this gun here ran me $1,300, maybe $1,500. And it's a great AR. I mean, it's nice and light. I mean, it's almost as light as my 5.56 or 223 AR. So let me show you that real quick. Now I know not everyone can afford expensive rifles. I mean, sometimes you have to do what you can afford at the time. What I could afford at the time was a DPMS. Panther arms, I think it was $699. I got the Magpul sights on the upper on it. Now when I bought this gun didn't have any options. It was bare bones. It was a flat top rail. It had a big blocky gas block right here that sat lower than this rail here, so you needed a riser. So what I went and did is went to Diamond Head USA, went online and bought one of their rails, and I installed it myself. So I had to remove the gas block myself, put it in a low profile gas block, which you might be able to see in there. Like I said, YouTube, this is my first video. I put in a Magpul finger guard, lower one, so you can get with gloves on there, you can get in there no problem. What else have I done? I think that's about it. Oh, charging handle. I changed out the charging handle, got something that's a little bit bigger, because the fine ones are, I don't like the little ones, it's hard to get a hold of. So, but now I think the gun looks really good. I did put a Magpul MOE rail on the bottom, so I can put a bipod or a foregrip on it if I want to. But this, like I said, was a $600 gun, because that's all I could afford at the time. I'll say $700 gun. And I'm slowly starting to upgrade it. I mean, I could not afford a $2,000 gun or $3,000 gun when I bought this. I couldn't even afford a $1,000 gun when I bought this, but we made it happen. So things I want to do is, I want to upgrade the butt stock. I want to upgrade the grip, because this plastic grip can be better. I do want to put an EOTech on it. And I would like to maybe upgrade the bolt carrier group. But what I gotta say is I've shot a lot of rounds through this, and I haven't had any problems with misspeeds or anything like that. A lot of people will say that the DPMS produce some cheap guns, inexpensive guns, not cheap. But, and one thing you can tell is like the gas block here, how it cuts out here, it should run here, and you know, that type of stuff. But I have had no issues with this AR. I would like to put a new trigger group on it. Now I've had this AR for a couple years now. So we're going to shoot this and see how that goes. Now the downside is I've not sighted either one of these guns in lately, because I've got a bunch of different optics I put on here. I have a scope and an inexpensive red dot. No, it's cheap. Stuff like that, just to see what I like before I spend a bunch of money on something I don't like. So that's why I decided I'm gonna end up upgrading to an EOTech. And I do use the Magpul PMags 30 rounders. So let's give this one a shot.